Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Yesterday. And this is a new family film from Netflix from director Miguel Arteta. And this film is from a long line of similar kinds of like family-centered films or like younger-centered films that Ortega has done, and this is starring Jennifer Gardner and Edgar Ramirez and Jenny Ortega about this family Jenna Ortega, and this family at this point in the film at the beginning, Jennifer Gardner, Edgar Ramirez were two fun-loving and adventurous people. And then they had kids. And then all they could say is no. Because that's a wonderful message to put in this film, that kids ruin your life and make you not fun and make you uptight and destroy your love for life. And that's the beginning of a lot of things that I found some problems with watching Yesterday. It has a very muddled messaging about the film, because you have that idea and it's just like, kids did that to me. And now the mom is like a hard ass about everything and is always telling the kids no and yelling at them and getting angry at them, and they make these like performance pieces for school, whether they're haikus or films, talking about how tyrannical she is, like she's Hitler and Mussolini. And Jennifer Gardner's like, yeah, she's like leaning into it. And then she's all like, my kids hate me. And then she agrees to do this Yes Day thing that randomly is thrown into their laps by Nat Faxon, who is the guidance counselor and PE teacher and football coach. And I'm just like, Alpha, how could you do this? Which I know Nat Faxon from Disenchantment. But you have he's just a random character that pops up throughout the film that puts ideas in their heads about doing this Yes Day thing. And Jennifer Gardner's character goes so gung-ho into this and gets all these kids riled up. And Edgar Ramirez plays the dad, who's the fun dad, but is the tough guy at work. And the workers at work are like, okay, Mom. And you're just like, oh, and you're just sitting there. So they both have these things, but like he could be the cool dad at home and sing Epic by Faith No More with his daughter, which the daughter, the younger daughter, is adorable. And she's really, really cute and steals every scene that she's in. But besides that point, you have this film starting off on this shaky ground of bad ideas and everything, and of course it's not gonna go as you want, and then the kids are gonna wind up realizing how much they want their parents to give them structure and to tell them no. And you're like, okay. And you expect by the end you have this message that's pretty clear, and this film delivers what it wants to deliver, and that's the message. And you're just sitting there like, I feel like a lot of these things don't feel right, and like Jennifer Gardner, I feel bad for her and Edgar Ramirez because they really go gung-ho into their roles in this film. Nat Faxon goes gung-ho into his role, and they're not really given a whole lot to make them likable, because like Edgar Ramirez has a bunch of sequences that make him look like an idiot, getting attacked by horribly CGI birds, and Jennifer Gardner just seems like she gets to show off some athleticism, and she's in great shape. It's got that Alias actiony kind of persona back. And there is a fun sequence, like they do this whole thing where it's like capture the flag except with like pink balloons, and like if you get hit, you're out. Don't remember the name of the game that they call it. Don't think that's really important at this point, because this film like, it has fun and whimsical and crazy action sequence like that, and then has them doing obnoxious things like, you know, eating this giant sundae in 30 minutes, or letting the kids absolutely destroy their car at the car wash, or absolutely destroy their home with this giant foam, and you're just like, how are these parents, like, how could they possibly say yes to this kind of stuff? Like, the kids caused thousands of dollars worth of damage to their car by putting it through the car wash while, like, the windows are down. And you're just like, and they set up all these ground rules at the beginning with like a horrible expositional scene, and like one of them's like, you have to set this budget and you can't do things that are going to do harm, and it's just like, but they allow tons and tons of property damage that's going to cost them thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. There's so many mixed signals and lack of logic in this film, and the saving graces are at least all the actors are committed to the film, and it's a breezy, like, 87 minutes or something like that. So in the end, Yes Day is a film that's easily digestible, but probably doesn't have the best output in terms of messaging, so I don't know if I would really want to recommend this. I would probably avoid this, even though it's like the number one viewing thing on Netflix right now. But such as family films that come out and is easily accessible to families. But these are my thoughts on Yes Day. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.